Yeah, I'm here in the Central Arizona goldfields, working a little goalie. This spot I actually just recently found, actually today, out doing a little exploring, and found a small little wash that had evidence of hand stacking and some old plastering, and decided to investigate it. And luckily I did, is started investigating the main wash that had hand stacking. There were several smaller washes in the vicinity that also were plastered. One of the side washes actually has a lot of really coarse screen piles that are literally flat, so they were probably from the original discovery of this area. We're working this little wash, worked up it and got a target here probably a foot on the bank up out of the creek, and I picked up actually a small nugget down lower, which is this little guy right here, and then a little one, bigger one that was a little bit larger, real rough. This one actually came out of this hole right here. It's probably about 4 or 5 inches deep. I'm using a GPX-4500 and the little Coiltek Joey elliptical monocoil, which is excellent for bedrock hunting in real shallow conditions, and very sensitive small gold. You can get an idea just how loud that little nugget is right there. And then this larger one, I mean, that sucker just screams. So you run across something like that, I mean, nobody's gonna miss something like that. Both of them are pretty shallow. I'm gonna walk over here and show you this area right over here. They're actually, this flat area right here, I believe at one time was their camp. Found some old evidence of some cans and stuff. But you notice this little gully that I'm walking up on right now, right here where I'm pointing, these are all screen piles that are probably at least 100 years old, and you can see them on the other side of the creek. They go all along the side here. This area has never been detected, just a little tiny drainage, but at one time they plastered the whole thing. It goes down and runs into the wash that I'm actually detecting, which is that one right there. But interesting, because no detector digs, a lot of trash. So this area's been never been prospected, and like I said, I picked up 2 nuggets and probably about 40 pieces of trash. A lot of iron, most of it being wire and little bits of metal, a few little fragments of bullets. But this area definitely, like I said, could be a little plaster area. Lots of quartz, and the roughness of both those nuggets was probably local. So I'm sure there's a little quartz stringer somewhere in the vicinity that was bleeding this gold off. I'm going to investigate the area a little further. Like I said, I am using the Minelab GPX-4500 and the Coiltek Joey elliptical monocoil. What I'll do is eventually, if I come back one of these days, there's a lot of deeper sandy areas, just like right out here where you can see where the bedrock may be up to a foot deep in some of these areas, and for smaller nuggets you may miss those. So I'm going to examine the area with the Joey, work a lot of the shallower spots, and then I'm going to come back eventually with the larger coil, and there's no doubt that I'm missing nuggets that are in the deeper areas, and I'm actually skipping some of the deeper spots and just hit